My hairstylist asked, "Did you know someone's been collecting your hair clippings?" I laughed, thinking Jade was joking, but her face stayed serious. We'd been doing this for 5 years. Same salon, same chair, same gossip about her disaster dates. "What do you mean?" I asked as she sectioned my wet hair. "For the past few months, this woman comes in right after your appointments. Says she's your sister, asks if she can have your hair from the floor. First time I thought it was weird but harmless. Maybe sentimental, but she's done it 4 times now. My blood went cold. I don't have a sister. What does she look like?" Jade pulled up her phone. "I took a photo last time because something felt off." She showed me a blurry image of a woman maybe 40 years old. Plain face, brown coat. I'd never seen her before in my life. Did she say why she wanted it? Something about a family art project. But here's the creepier part. Last week she asked specifically for the hair with your roots attached. Said she needed the darker parts. My scalp tingled. "Call me if she comes back," I said, trying to stay calm. Jade promised she would. I went home and installed new locks, checked my windows, even looked up whether someone could clone you from hair. The answer was no, but plenty of other disturbing possibilities came up. DNA tests, witchcraft websites, even people who buy hair for dolls. 3 weeks passed without incident. I'd almost forgotten about it when Jade called. "She's here, right now, waiting outside for you to leave." I was at work, nowhere near the salon. "I'm not even there today," I said. "I know." She seemed confused when I told her you hadn't been in. "She's been sitting in her car for 2 hours." I called the police, but what could I say? Someone wants my hair? They said without a threat or trespassing, there was nothing they could do. So I did something stupid. I drove to the salon to confront her myself. The brown coat woman was still there, sitting in an old sedan. I knocked on her window. She rolled it down and smiled like we were old friends. "I knew you'd come," she said. "I'm sorry about the hair thing. I know it seems strange." "Who are you?" I demanded. She pulled out a photograph, handed it to me with shaking hands. It was a hospital photo from the 1990s. 2 babies in pink blankets. "Twin girls," she said. "Born at Riverside Hospital. Given up for adoption. Separated." My mouth went dry. "That's not possible. My parents had me naturally. I've seen the home videos of my mom pregnant. With your younger brother," she said quietly. "Not with you. Check your birth certificate. Really check it." I wanted to call her crazy, drive away, but something made me look at the photo again. One of the babies had a tiny birthmark on her temple. I have the same mark. "I've been searching for 30 years," she continued. "Failed DNA tests with 3 different women who looked like they could be you. But hair color, texture, it's identical in twins. I just needed to be sure before I approached you." "You could have just asked for a DNA test like a normal person," I said, anger creeping in. "Would you have believed me? A stranger claiming to be your twin? You would have thought I was insane." She was right. I would have. I hired a private investigator. He found the adoption records were sealed, but he tracked down the nurse who worked that night. She remembered the twins being separated. One went to a family in Oregon. One stayed here in Ohio. I lived in Ohio. My parents always said we moved here from Oregon when I was 2. "I don't want money," she said quickly. "I don't want to ruin your life. I just wanted to know if you were real, if I had family somewhere." I took the photo. "I need time to process this." She nodded, handed me a piece of paper with her number. "My name is Hazel. Our birth mother named us Hazel and Hope. You were Hope." I drove home in a daze, went straight to the filing cabinet where my parents kept important documents. My birth certificate was there, issued from Ohio, dated 2 years after I was supposedly born. Amended, it said in small print. I confronted my mother that night. She broke down crying, admitted everything. The fertility struggles, the adoption, the move to Ohio to start fresh. "We were going to tell you when you were older, but then it never seemed like the right time." "And my twin?" I asked. "We couldn't afford 2 babies. We had to choose." She said it like choosing between puppies. I met Hazel again a week later at a coffee shop. We had the same hands, same nervous laugh, same way of tilting our heads when confused. She was a teacher, married, 2 kids, a whole life parallel to mine. "I'm sorry about the hair thing," she said again. "I just needed one piece of you even, if you rejected me. We're taking it slow. Monthly coffee meetings, careful conversations." She hasn't met my parents yet. I'm not sure she ever will. But yesterday, at the salon, Jade trimmed my hair and swept it up like always. "Save it," I said. "What?" "Save some of my hair. I want to give it to someone." Jade looked confused but grabbed a small envelope, tucked some strands inside. I mailed it to Hazel with a note. "Now you don't have to sneak around anymore. Love, Hope." She texted me a photo of the hair in a small locket. 30 years of searching, and all I wanted was proof you existed. Now I have a sister instead. We're not close yet. May never be. But somewhere out there, a woman carries a piece of me with her, and somehow that feels like the beginning of something.